Hello, this is FG back with the E4 Anbennar. Back with the Chomor campaign. This is hopefully going to be the very final episode. And we are currently working on getting down some of these missions. Great Shigri. Goblinic followers is probably going to be what takes the most time. That is alright. Kelvarlashi. I think I am building a manufactory there, right? Yes, I am. Alrighty. Conversion-wise, we are still working on getting through all of this. We are converting a whole bunch of different people. This is number one priority. Actually going to... Where are the wolf hobgoblins? I'm going to accept them. I'll also make hobgoblins accepted. And what they want. Autonomy. You need more absolutism. Alright, no one rose up. He can get 98 absolutism. I'm not quite sure what caused me to lose all that other absolutism, but it is alright. Also come to these guys, have plate carry on. Spid. Additionally, we want to keep building governing capacity, reducing buildings so I can get this down. Armari majority expelled. Excellent. They can settle for a price. Okay, this is done. Spirit bound. Excellent. Need to upgrade this. Alrighty. So it'll give me a missionary and some extra missionary strength. The Death of Vanity. A grand festival was arranged at the highest peak of the Fokal Range, bringing mages from across the continent for a sacrament in honor of the glorious Peon. Peon? Pehen? Locals were also invited to join the festivities. The festival would commence with a spectacular fireworks show to capture Fokal's attention. A vast court-like area was constructed with a podium as tall as 3 people at its center, where Chishan II would stand. Countless mages were stationed along the walls, chanting and channeling their magic. Once everything was set, another firework blast ignited alongside a massive illusion of Chishan II in the sky, tall enough to attract the attention of the Great Spirit. On the ground, a royal speaker addressed the festival goers, emphasizing the glory and prestige of the rulers of Hellas and Fokal. The speaker declared that the being crowned that day would rule all of Hellas as mandated by the heavens. When the speaker finished, Chishan II knelt behind them, and the display continued with a massive illusion. Fokal, tempted into action by the blatant disrespect, leaped from the mountains toward the festival. The spectral peahen's arrival was a majestic calamity, shaking the earth with each delicate step. The mages were pressed against the walls by the sheer pressure of her wings. Chishan II, despite it all, remained kneeling. And while the speaker held the crown towards Fokal, the speaker declared, "Now I shall crown the righteous ruler of Hellas and Fokal," as he presented the crown to the Great Spirit. Fokal, the most majestic being in Hellas, accepted the crown, even if it was tiny compared to her size. She lowered her head to allow the speaker to to bestow upon her this treasure, her beak nearly touching the ground. However, at the last moment, she sensed the true purpose of the mages. The ritual was more than a simple illusion. There was no time for the Great Spirit to react. A sudden splash of scarlet covered the cord as two yellow and blue spikes bearing arcane magic pierced Focal's head and torso, splitting into tendrils that enveloped the Great Spirit. The speaker turned around with shaking hands and placed the crown on Shishan II's head, who finally rose to his feet. From the podium, he looked down upon the grievously wounded peahen while the mages continued chanting. A red mist started to flow towards her as the high temple of Hellas emitted pillars of ancient magic into the sky and ground, fueling the mages in the court. Shishan II spread his arms in a gesture, showcasing to all Hellas that he was the rightful ruler, with the massive illusion above the city turned into a red image instead of the colorful robes. And we will get prestige and legitimacy. We'll go to the rending menu, and we will go to the Gehet Katin. We will not beg for forgiveness. Loop on. Is this the only temple down here? No, we have one right here. Nice. This is Katin. Do we have a truce with them? We do not. If I get that third missionary, it will be wonderful. And I also want to reduce inflation by a whole bunch more, confiscate their valuables. Full corruption. Yes, corrupt that temple. Alrighty. Finally have another person converting. And that should be done by next month. Nope. Let's look at the Empire. Imperial. Well, they got some extra stuff. There is Istra War, even though they're shadow of their former selves, which is amusing. How long will it take to annex these guys? Not too long. Successful. That can come off. When will this be done building? Too long. That's the answer. Looks like I will need to fight these guys at some point. Which sucks a lot, I cannot lie. Just give me anything decent. Client states. That. Smiles of Sorrow. A nice sounding event. Lady of the Lake. Our magic menu. Bandwidth is 34 now. 36. 6. Uh, 36. This guy can get rid of. Bound. 20. Armory majority. Again expelled. Another profitable visit. Scarlet Shadows. Chishan II, with tired eyes, continues sitting upon his throne as he waits for the High Temples to finish restoration. Unlike other spirits, Gahid Katin was an elusive one, peering into the dreams of mortals, and in most cases, those who stalked him in their dreams usually don't wake up. Ever since the plan to end the rending of realms started, more and more members of the court and guards wanted around the palace. More and more members of the courts and guards around the palace did not wake up. It knew what Chishan II and his were up to. Days passed by, all kinds of warding magic to give even just 5 minutes of rest for Chishan II and court members. Gahit Katin could not kill everyone at once, but it knew who started the project, and it tried its best to stop it. Stop Chishan II from taking the Great Spirit's freedom, and it's fighting fiercely for it. It's a long-lasting fight, all kinds of tricks, resources, and rituals brought to keep Chishan II awake, not to fall asleep and pray to the Great Spirit. Gallons of caffeine were consumed around the court. But just before the final pieces were put into place for the completion of the High Temples, Chishan II closed down after hundreds of days of vigilant resistance to sleep and to the Great Spirit. Even the guards could do nothing against Chishan II's body. It was too tired after months of staying awake. Chishan II then suddenly wakes up from his throne feeling a little bit lighter, thinking that luck crossed his... But at a second look, the courtroom was simply empty, not a single soul in sight. Not even 1 second after starting to leave, Chishan II sees a little flood of tons of brown scorpions crawling towards himself. With all their might, Chishan II pushes aside the fragment of the body before dashing towards the opposite side. What he assumed is real quickly turned into a nightmare from the ceiling and gaps in the walls. More and more scorpions started to pour into the palace, but that was not all. Gahet was not just standing idly by, the stinger pierced randomly through the wall, missing Chishan II just barely. He could only run for so long. What could he do alone against the Great Spirit? But one thing was for sure, he would not go down without a fight. This resolve was cut short when, seconds later, a stinger plunged into his chest, plunging him onto the throne with a tired drop. Now awake, the courtroom is lively. No walls ruptured, the roof still there. Guards around him all worried, along with several court members. He thought that was finished, but looking down where the Great Spirit pierced his body, he now sees a small brown scorpion being pierced by a blue and yellow arcane tendril. The edge of his lips raised as the nightmare is over, his and his mind recovering fast as the arcane energies turn scarlet red, fueling his body with the Spirit's power. Sleep is for the strong. So you've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we go to war against Puvari? Fight our welcome. Our army is larger than ours. Fight the plan. What else can we do? Construction time, free trade. Yeah, I got that. And transfer for that. This can be transferred. We want to enable divert trade for black step, siege ability. Go to luck in the Jade March, relations improved. Shinakorchi. Okay, we'll have to give them a privilege then. Or not. Empire. Shadows of Kapur. Kapur was not too long ago controlled by an order of shadows, a group known as the Nightblades. This group's claim to fame is of assassination, utilizing an art known as the Way of Hidden Knives. In short, they are capable of creating undetectable death traps, which are often able to kill their targets without needing an assassin present to perform the deed. Why any of this matters is simple. This organization has pledged its allegiance to our state. Organized, we can assure they operate in Kapur unopposed. Their skill in assassination, combined with the ability to infiltrate, makes them incredibly competent saboteurs for fortified locations. We should make use of them. Okay, we just have to convert all of this. Corruption. And let's build another army right here. $6,000, so that should bring them up. How many men does Harwell have? 150,000. Magic menu, location, study magic, spend more effort. These are 36, yes. Corruption, go back. It's already being corrupted. Oh boy. Yes, there we are. How's the Divine Call? Tianla. Munich Academy. Okay. That. Kind of surprised Buvari stayed as regular high philosophy and didn't convert over to Supon's praxis. Anything else we can do? Land fire damage. Yeah, I can do that. So located. Let's put another one down here. Let's go look at the new spells. Chumajoya. Spell. No. Uarku, no. Kelverwashi. Currently casting something with Shinukorchi. It's induced rage. Let's do soul ignition. Okay, I want 3 armies down here to deal with Arwelkin plus Kuda. How many men does Kuda have? 21,000. And we can get them. Alright, let's try and do this. All these armies probably are going to come up this way, and they're going to try and hold off the Lake Federation. Go another like this. 20. Crisis. You're also going to build a spy network here. Here's our Inquisitor. Just sad. Monkey Thieves. Pay that off. Those poor souls in. Must be right. What else am I doing? Siege magic, fireball, general magic menu, evocation, more magic. Also, I want to tell all my vassals to siege. I do have extra discipline. Let me just look at military, army quality, our enemies, discipline. Morale. Morale, they have more than us. But that is okay. Should be doing fine as long as we don't attack. Directly into mountains or anything. Also help if I probably put good generals here. I can afford 3 more. This one seems best. This one right there. Corruption complete. Excellent. Okay, so I am gonna lose some provinces up here. War score wise, no one has taken war score yet, which is good. Tune the chief or yourself. I am gonna need military power. So I need 5 mil. Skill 3 Inquisitor. Can I put another mill thing on? Close am I to being done at Gatosk? Luyup. Let's go to Luyup. Catastrophic binding failure. Oh no. That definitely sucks. Province, that is desert. Here. There, excellent. Fantastic. And we still don't have ticking war score, which sucks. Down there to our welcome. Successful. Let's take this. Presume this is going to be a military idea. How close are we? Only 6,000 ducats. That's hardly anything. Magic knows best. They are a magical nation. I'd mess around with the artificers at some other point, but this is a pretty magical nation. Okay, what am I even fighting this war for? Oh yeah, to Lugalon. This is Lugalon. Oh, my poor trade fleet. Is that my ruler getting industrious? It is! Hooray! Don't take all of that. I think this is the profits I need, right? No, it is this one. Community, let them come. Let them come. Here, 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 here. And then main scouring menu. Okay. 32, 58. Yeah, let's go with admin. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and attack right there. Yeah, they've now have no manpower left, which is very cool. And we're gonna just start decreasing our manpower. Or not decreasing our manpower, decreasing our professionalism so we can get manpower. Very different. Close that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can go ahead and go with that. Thought we were going to be able to handle the war a little bit better. Sinhalu, the Unfettered Island. Will not beg forgiveness. What else do we need for Lupubon? This is Lupubon. Lupubon. There is the... Okay, we don't have have that one done yet. And we will take that off so we stop losing so much. And these guys come back right here. Okay, so where are my armies? This one here. That one needs to go right there. Traveling. Urawashi. Let's go with spirit consumption. Alrighty, we are done with that. Okay, any rebels that show up here will be dealt with. And what else can we take that will be fun? Trade efficiency. Go with siege ability. My navies are dead, aren't they? Yes. Domo petition. Yeah. Grant them that, and we will start getting the good Gomo stuff. Gnomish patrols. Name them. Magic knows best. Tease them. Study. Claim on an area. Corruption. Necromancer. Going. And we need that. Actually, I'll build state houses. Let's find the heart. Find the heart. Excellent. corruption. Yeah, we do have to have a core on it, which is unfortunate. This one has been corrupted. Yes, we'll take this. Still need 50,000 men. Yeah, we'll do that. Possessed warriors. Seaman's Defender. Sailors and mages prepared and boarded a fleet of ships stocked with perhaps the most valuable cargo of all, Black's Dame's Tier. Along all vessels heading out, one was filled with civilians, a transport ship scheduled to travel and bring people from one ringlet island to another. Vessels such as these are usually shielded by mages against poor weather and opportunistic pirates. With a strong abjuration in place, the ship sailed out through the stormy sea, bouncing and crashing again through the waves, each one bigger than the previous. The vessel continued bravely, but sooner or later the waves were too big, too strong for it to continue, and it was simply pushed aside. The ship was now helpless. Faint flickers of its magical ward disappeared as thunder strikes once more. The vessel floated through with no direction across the sea, panic spreading like wildfire, screams drowned in the storm with no hope in sight. That was when all sound was swallowed as the darkened form of Chinolao leapt from the sea before its colossal body splashed, a massive wave erupting from the Great Spirit's position as it swallowed all others. The civilian ship came unscathed, guided by the massive wave towards Sinalao, letting the Great Spirit get a better look at the vessel and the people on it, like a silent guardian simply observing the silent movement. Before a crack of thunder interrupted the silence, a single small galley was spotted on the edge. On the bow of the little ship was a mage supposed to protect the civilian ships, commanding the small vessels to attack the Great Spirit with its cannons and, of course, arcane magic. The spirit whale simply submerged and leapt once more out of the sea, causing a second massive wave to push both ships, the civilians, away from the battles before Sinalao falls upon the warships and swallows them whole. The civilians looked nervously back, then erupted in a cheer, but even that was quickly drowned as a painful bellowing erupts from the Great Spirit. It had swallowed the bait. A few people were a small sacrifice for the power that such a great spirit would offer, and with another terrible echo, the remainder of the fleet emerged from the horizon. The poor spirit tries to resist, shakes and wiggles its massive body like a small island, hovering about the sea, causing waves to erupt beneath it, pushing and even turning a few boats upside down, but there were simply too many people, too many harpoons. By dawn, the beast finally gave up, spending a whole day and night fighting off before it's turned into a pincushion, turning the sea blood red like the dawn that is rising on the east, a triumphant new age rising with the sun, an age led by mortals, an age led by Chishan II. Alrighty. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spirits killed by us. One spirit, I think, is... Did they actually manage to do that? I gotta check and see if there's still spirit. Okay, yeah, this still has a spirit domain. I thought the command had dealt with it, but they did not. So, time to build a whole bunch of forts. One right there, one right there. Right here, here, here. Let's put one here. Might as well put one there. Oh, can't forget over here. And of course, the ships need to protect trade in A10. And these ships can hunt pirates in Fate 10. Granted. Yep, kill them all, of course. Let's go with diplo power for once. Yes, that is excellent. Tianla. You can read through this event. It is unique. You get extra missionary strength, which is beautiful. Let me look at my vassals real quick. After debt. Fear bound. We're successful. Okay. Need to convert 12 more provinces. Come right here, and I will convert this. I also am going to need... Just give me like... 10 of them. And I can pay off another loan. I should only have one loan left, I think. Yes. And I'll need to convert this, which will take 7 months. Truce with Kuda has ended. That. Study process. Progress. Okay, we won't actually have to fight absolutely the entire Lake Federation this time, which will be very nice. Trade. Come a petition, we want a charter. Okay, and now we can build town halls, which we will. Excellent. So that will reduce how much we have to actually... okay, yeah, that's good. We will take a loan for that. That is acceptable, though. Orwell can clear offer. I just want to peace out with them regularly. Another profitable visit. Profitable visit, just saying. Fantastic. Just power. Treasure fleet. Nope. Don't want to deal with that. I hate that event, and I hate that it happens even when I'm the most powerful nation in the world. Give them a petition, grant them a charter. Those are welcome out. Shockingly, they do not. Okay, so what we gotta do is right here, convert this. Convert that. That's gonna be 7 months. It's gonna be 10 months. So we can go right back here. This army can come right here. Fleet visits Canva. Tech trade in Phase 10. These guys can hunt pirates in Canva. Cast siege magic, let's go with elemental summoning. Center of trade wise, get Canlaw can go up to maximum. Pirates in Canlaw. Okay, that's done. This. That. Kronstadt will be done quite soon, which is amazing. Hey. Constitution. Last tunes. Damn. Alright, I can take something else. So, takes 25% movement speed. 7 months. I have any loans to pay off? I do not. Can build a manufactory. I will build one. Damn monkeys. We can convert that. They're left a lot behind. Over refugees. And that should be the last province I need to convert. Here bound, more ogre refugees. Put those poor souls in. Let's fabricate claim on our Welkin. Take more siege ability because why the hell not? Domain. Let's go with Lupulon. We can do this. Alright. Nope. Our person to die. What are we doing right now? Let's go with necromancy. Let's study more necromancy. And are we done converting this? Not quite. That one is done. We should have all of the goblins converted over, and we only need a small loan of 34,000 ducats. Why wouldn't we need a comically high amount of money? Say that, stability. Merrier. Every province here sucks. I can get rid of some of these forts. Oh yeah, I forgot about my fort building project up in the north. Now it should take them a little bit longer to actually come and siege my land down if we have to fight them again. Go up behind. Purging menu. Oh, forgot to do Lukuan. But yes, I forgot. I want to talk to Kudaka, I want to pay off their debt, and I want to grant them this province right here. I convert all of these provinces back over. Final subjugation. %13 conversion strength. Ooh. State maintenance, additional tax, core creation cost. Hooray. Now we have Kudet-Kai integrated. Development-wise, we are 2 times the size of the Lake Fed. No, I don't want to take that away. Okay, you know what? Is this rebellious Ziakin? Province. And See, Great Province. Probably should have done this a while ago, but... probably should have kept that one myself. I want to grant these guys this, and then this, and that should be it, I think. Culture. And we'll grant that this province. Left a lot behind. This one gets kept because it is... well, it has, what's it called? It has a temple. Also start building a spine up here. Could give me more influence. Right claw. The infantry shock. News with our welcome is up. Go with this. And do the Great Shigri whenever this is done. Blizzard of Lupulon. Though the running of realms has plunged west into a great chaos, the lands of Lupulon have changed very little. The Great Spirit is a unique soul, endlessly assisting the people of the forest that worship him with the never-ending tide of vengeful Yurei and Jiangxi. But this power alone was not enough to be a protector of these lands and its people. No, Chishan II and his court could only end this disaster once and for all. They spent countless resources charting the land, finding and securing these ancient high temples. Years have passed as material and people were sent to rebuild these temples. back to the height of their power and function, a sacrifice that had to be made for the future of these lands. After several years, the court receives a message that all towers are now restored and working. Chishan II and his court waste no more time, sending out mages early in the morning to fully activate the temples. Chishan II could only let out a sigh of relief as soon his future and the future of the nation were fully secured. Watching over a balcony, seeing a sky and heaven become enveloped in blue and yellow arcane energies, and just as evening is nearing, the guards come rushing by, telling Chishan II that they found Lupulon in the depths of the tropical forest. Chishan II could not stand idly by. After all, he is the ruler of these lands now, and quickly hurries out of the royal palace towards the Great Spirit. With a small but elite escort, Chishan II gets close to the Great Spirit. A huge monitor lizard that towered over the escort now lays down on its stomach, all exhausted and weakened. What used to be the symbol of the mystic accord could only look up at the shoes of Chishan II. Its enchanted hide, which is now all entangled in arcane and blue and yellow colors, with an occasional tug before it uses the last bits of its strength to look up at Chishan II. I am sorry, but it seems your time is up. But don't worry, I will protect these lands in your stead, and with your power I will secure the future of it as well. Its lizard's eyes suddenly sharpened up, looking at Chishan II as they bow, doing a gesture of respect before turning away the entangled web of arcane energies and slowly turn a glowing crimson hue, radiating towards Chishan II, as it slowly paints its robe and eyes red. This being the last light that the Great Spirit spot, we shall build a monument to the noble spirit of the Lupulon. Bring another army right here, another army right here. Okay, and for mill stuff, we can do let's do extra shock damage. Trance-induced rage. Magic menu, evocation. Magic menu, nope, not quite yet. Or magic. And one army right here. Here. Salt crisis. Okay, what else can I take? Change rivals. Yeah, I'll take this. It's on the way, I might as well do that. Take the inflation. Just take admin, whatever. Okay, so what do I want from our Welkin? Definitely want all this. Like all right here. And from these guys, I would like all that money and all those war reps. I take a diplomatic policy. I mean, what is it it wants me to take? And take another admin policy. Our creation cost is kind of nice. Get rid of that. Fantastic, an inspiration to us all. Also want transfer trade power. We missed. They sure left a lot behind. Blame. No, do not want to surrender. And left a lot behind. What am I doing governing capacity was pretty well. Pour this up purely for, I don't know. Just want to, I guess. Okay. Want extra money, because that's like 2 months worth of income for free. Alrighty. Time to pour up everything. Head on over to our Welkin. This army can also come right here. I hate forts. Shouldn't be getting rid of these forts, I will be honest with you, but just like how they make the map look, so we're gonna get rid of them. We'll keep these since they are technically on our border. Eight. is... Don't even have to fight him for that one. So nice of them to just give their land to us. I really appreciate when countries do nice things like that. Here, we'll send one here, and one can come back here. A sentiment. Okay, who cares? A few steps. Let me also get rid of that. That should also help out my stability. Minor inconvenience. Anywhere that rises up, we will deal with quickly. And actually, let me bring them back. Sentiment. And we can deal with all of these guys. Humans, no, humans gone back to just coexisting. Sentiment. Should mean I can accept Sizu. No, fuck you. Go deal with that. I can go deal with that. Trade in something. Okay. Phoenix Empire. I declared war on them. Found. Okay. Whatever the sentiment is, whatever. Get them. see. Just go fight them. Damn, that army had the Helviet out of it. What is sentiment? Oh, I also should probably hit. Let's recolor my vassals so I can get a better look at what I actually look like. Okay. Come down here. Do you want to build? Maybe just one more fort here. And, this will delay me from taking that mission, but I just want to do it. Progress, good. Okay, let's go talk. More menu. Necromancy, study magic, spend more effort. Okay. This up. So want to make my main trade city here. That's for trade power. And let's take these guys, and I want to protect trade in our welcome. Yep. I can claim economic hegemony. Mercenaries, development cost, yeah, governing capacity seems really nice. What I did is, because trade, I guess, multiplies as it goes through different nodes, I'm now transferring it all the way down here. 100% here, 50% here. We're transferring all the trade from our empire down into the single province. Convert, whatever that is, sure. We can take... go with horse artillery. Let them come, of course. What is absolutism at? 109%. Kind of over governing capacity by a little bit. Wonderful development. Also probably build... yeah. That might seem dumb, but naval capacity is a little bit of a joke. I can also get a little bit more naval capacity by doing that. A petition, grant them their charter. City of the Lake. Skill 3 Inquisitor for half off. Okay. That. I can declare war on them if I would like. No subjugation. That. Lost the effect of trading gems. Successful. Successful. Okay, how much till this? 42,000. 44,000. Never mind. Alrighty, Goblinic followers. After being freed from the yoke of the command, it was fairly easy to indoctrinate the goblins into the left-hand path. Their primitive faith, already weakened from hobgoblin action, was remarkably easy to displace and then entirely replace with more only friendly spiritual practices. Their lack of contact with the outside world, combined with the wealth one can find in the Serpent's Find, has made it remarkably easy to create a mandatory traditional tithe for the goblins, helping to fund the renovation of Senger Hockey. Okay, I need 11 grand. I'm going to go talk to these guys, and I'll take out some loans from them. Senkaragri was once a remarkable library, and even in its dilapidated state, that greatness may still be seen. Restoring it would not be quick, nor will it be cheap. However, if the library were to be fully restored, it would mean access to the extensive record complexes, where many valuable things might be regained for the Oni. And then an Oni Tamangor. What does it mean to be a Tamangor? It might seem to be just a simple title, but it is so much more than that. To be a Tamagor is to be the most qualified ruler of all the Oni, perhaps of all individuals in the world. More importantly than that, it appears that every Tamagor, in the truest sense, is necessary for the Inkushabi. Any lesser individual would die in the attempt to channel the power it would certainly conjure. Similarly, the position of Tamagor holds certain significant privileges regarding land, though that is perhaps simply a modern invention. Ready? And we want to go with that. Damn. Okay, and we're going to half of them, and they're going to protect trade in Arwelkin. I'm going to take these guys, and they are going to protect trade in A10. No, transferring trade. What the hell? Measuring the world. 10% admin efficiency. We are now at 65% admin efficiency. Is there anything that I can get that would go with religious? Nope. For propaganda, I guess. Whatever these do. Magnificent. Slowly getting the Jianji converted. We can go here. There. Bigger 3% loans. Convert that over. And that will take a little bit. Not great projects. Is there anything fun? No. Nope. No. No, Acropolis. You know what? I'm just gonna pause the recording here, and I will come back when I have the, what's it called? When I have this mission done. Okay. Hello, this is FG. Came back. Sorry, it was a while for me, and as you can see, the date has progressed quite significantly. The final subjugation. Sometimes the process of corrupting and pacifying an area does not go according to plan. Other times, however, things work exactly as planned. In this case, it has gone precisely according to plan. The schedule for pacifying the Jianji has been followed to the day. Some resistance remains, as to be expected, but on the whole, it is ineffective. The greatest enemy of the Oni, subjugated. There might be other enemies on the horizon that must be given battle, yet for now we can celebrate our triumph over Hellas. The old Oni records speak of a monstrous, grand things, rituals whose power could shake the very foundation of the world, yet one stands above the rest. The Ekusunabi, even its name radiates power. What it means has been lost to time. What it does, similarly, cannot be found. Only that it requires many things, many, many things. With these conditions fulfilled, we can perform the Ekuznabi. It has only been performed once before, and whatever it did is sufficient to drive off the old precursors. It will be beneficial for the Oni, whatever it is. That is why it has been performed before. The road to preparing the ritual is a difficult one, but that does not matter. Strength belongs to those with the will to seize it. Alright, and we can employ new mercenaries. The Canon Sabir, which is 10% discipline, 10% land fire damage. Spend more effort. Alrighty. So, that is it. Finished up before 1700, which is decent time. You can obviously do it faster. I did a lot of expanding beyond what I really needed to. Alright, so that was a pretty good time. We have actually formed up into the #1 hegemon. We are about 2.5 times the size of the next biggest person, who are the Kaliso Soljat, which I believe is the military one. I can't remember. It's one of, I think it's one of the military ones. I can't remember. They have a bunch of constitutions. Alrighty, so I guess we can start looking over stuff. Religiously, we've converted like over half of Hellas. Righteous Path, Mystic Court is nearly gone. Righteous Path is in a single nation. Suhan's Praxis is dying. The God Lost is a shadow of what it once was. We've obviously converted a lot of these areas. We didn't really focus on doing anything there. Culture-wise, we actually really didn't do too much. We basically just got rid of the Haramari that we did get. Yep. We can look at our discipline. We have the 3rd highest discipline in the world. Morale-wise, nothing too special. Siege ability, 71%. Defensiveness, 77%. Professionalism, there's only a few nations above us. Tradition-wise, we are also doing spectacularly. Economically, we obviously are absolutely dominant. #1 production, #1 trade, #3 for gold, tariffs. We're actually making a ton from vassals. Other than that, here's some charts. We've cored everything. Our #1 is Jiangzun, and then Horned Ogres make up about 9% of our nation, which is pretty cool. Jiangyang, we obviously produce pretty much everything. Cost loans, trade nodes, coming, yeah. Dominating trade, trade goods, strategic goods. Producing a lot of strategic goods. Hey, our #1 trade income. Alright, I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. This has been FG with the Chomora campaign, and have a good day.